Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. Super excited to be here today, feeling festive, ready to go. We have a full recap of our holiday party that we just had, which we're super excited to actually chat more about. I have two campus recruiting leads who are joining me today who are very excited to give a recap of their experience at the holiday party. So looking forward to having them in, just waiting for them to join. Here we go. I see them coming on. All right. Let's see. The technology will work for us. Let's see. All right. Accept. Accept. Come on. All right. There's one. We've got one. Amazing. All right. I keep hitting accept and we're waiting. Okay. Well, it keeps going away. That's interesting. Um, hmm. Okay. Well, hi, Ash. Great to see
Hello.
you. Love that we're feeling festive. Still waiting on Liv to join us. There might be some technical difficulties I know we were working on, but excited. All right, let's see. She's popping on. Maybe now. Let's try. Accept. Let's go. I keep hitting it and it keeps going away, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Oh man, oh man. We love our technology. Oh, it says unable to join. Okay, let's see. Try this again. Oh man. All right, look at all the comments. People are super
Oh,
excited.
Rachel. That was hey, Rachel. Such a
Wait a
nice.
second, we did
Yay!
it. Yay.
Hey, Liv is in.
Amazing. All right. Well, thank you both for joining today. Quick introductions as we kick things off. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in. We're super excited, as you can see, that we are feeling festive. We are fresh up coming from our 2023 holiday party that we just hosted actually in headquarters in Boston as of last week. So I know a few of us kind of lost our voice, but we are raring to go. Super excited to be recapping the festivities. I'll introduce myself first. My name is Hannah Williamson. I am a senior corporate recruiter here actually at Beacon Hill. I oversee all of the internal hiring specifically in our Boston and kind of East Coast region. So excited to have two other amazing leads join today. I'll kick it off to you, Ash. If you want to introduce yourself.
My name's Ashley Peifenberger. I'm a lead corporate recruiter. I sit out of Chicago. I oversee hiring in the greater Midwest. I'm about to celebrate my 9-year anniversary this January, which is crazy. And just came back from my eighth holiday party, which was absolutely amazing. And we're so excited to share more. Kick it off to Liv next.
Hey, hopefully you can hear me all right. I feel like I've been cutting in and out. I'm Olivia Kolakowski. I am the campus recruiter based out of our Denver office. So that's where I sit. I have gone to 3 holiday parties. So this is my 3rd that we just wrapped up, and it's always so much fun. So I'm excited to chat about it.
Amazing. And I totally even forgot to mention myself. I've been here for about 6 years, but ultimately this is my 5th holiday party, a mixture of in-person and virtual, which have been equally as amazing, but excited to obviously recap our most recent event that we had. We had 3 actually events that were offered to all of our internal employees as of last week, which was super exciting. It was all day on Thursday, pretty much all day Friday. And I know some people even decided to like kick things off and stay in Boston through the weekend. So some of the events that we're going to highlight and hear a bit more about today, we actually had an awesome, for the first time ever, DEIB networking event for anyone who's part of our ERNs, our employee resource networks, that ultimately were able to come together in person. Liv's going to talk a little bit more about that in a second. We had our full holiday party ceremony recapping all of the top award winners, qualifiers. It was awesome to see all of that come to fruition and celebrate the end of the year. We had our after party where we ultimately rented out, thank you to Beacon Hill, a bunch of different bars around the Beacon Hill, Boston area, and had, just a really great time celebrating with everyone from all the success from this year too. All of that was actually managed this year, and really cool to say that we had like an app that was kind of guiding us through all of these events. So any updates or things that, were happening kind of along the way, winners or qualifiers, we're getting notified, which was really, really cool. So definitely want to dive more deeper into some of these events and what that really looked like. So Liv, do you want to tell us a little bit more about the DEIB event and, what that really looked like?
Yes, of course. Okay, so this was the first year I hadn't had chance to talk with Ashley and Chelsea yet about our employee resource networks. Now is kind of a good time to do that. But really what we did is we had an event where, am I frozen? Can you guys hear
No,
me?
we can hear you. You're good.
Okay. I frozen on. Wanted to make sure. But so we had an event where we had all of our employee resource networks together in person. We went to Carrie Nation, which is a Beacon Hill favorite. We'll talk a little bit more about that with the after party as well. But we have 5 employee resource networks. We have Launched, which is our young professionals network. We have Raise, which is for working parents and caregivers. Mosaics for our colleagues of color. Stand Out is LGBTQ plus at Beacon Hill, and we have Fierce, which is for women in leadership. So it was really awesome, an opportunity for us to kind of meet the wonderful people at Beacon Hill who, co-lead these different orgs, as well as kind of talk to other people who are in the networks and be able to kind of bond with them, have that opportunity as well. So I think it's awesome that Beacon Hill took the time to make that a separate event so that you didn't have to kind of hunt down all of these people, at the massive holiday party. So it was awesome.
So true. I mean, I know a bunch of us on the team actually got a chance to participate in it, and it was really cool just to see all of the co-leads who are responsible for all the time, the work, the effort that went into like building these ERNs to actually come to fruition and to be in person and to really get to like put a face to a name. And a lot of those events that are happening through the year are definitely virtual. So it's really great that we were able to host that in person. So thanks, Liv. That's awesome to hear those additional details. Just to give people some scope, because I don't know if anyone actually knows how big and extravagant this holiday party is. But as Liv was saying, hard to kind of find people because we were actually hosting, I am reading the number correctly, 2,120 attendees to our holiday party that we hosted actually at the Boston Convention Center, which is just an unfathomable number. The amount of people that you get the chance to network with across Beacon Hill nationwide, that include actually about 1,300 internal employees plus ones on top of that. So anyone who's actually bringing a +1, it was a really cool way just to be able to network and to be able to get to see each other. But it is very chaotic. There's a lot of people, a lot of things that are all going on around you. I think I was at table like 196 of the convention center, just to put that into scope. And that wasn't even like the furthest back. So pretty awesome to see, how many people were able to host. We do host everyone in Boston. And so people who are flying in from the West Coast, maybe are coming in on Wednesday, people who are, coming in the morning of the holiday party. We actually booked out 5 different hotels this year, which I think is the most we've ever done. And that was about 1,500 hotel rooms, which is so insane to even think about. Like how many Beacon Hillers were actually throughout each of these hotels was really cool to be able to host. I think we booked about 1,600 different flights for people who are flying in from across the country. That also, includes people who are coming in by train, who are coming in, Ubers, bus, whatever mode of transportation. Beacon Hill events team coordinated all of that, which was amazing to see. I have to say, this is the first year, and I give our CEO a ton of credit. This was such a surprise. First year we've ever had a live band, which I thought was so impressive. The band was awesome. I mean, first off, he announced the band, and all of a sudden the curtains opened up, and it was amazing to see how many people were jumping on the dance floor. And really just such an awesome, way, I think, to really be able to celebrate and to enjoy each other, in that type of environment. DJ was awesome afterwards as well, but I have to give kudos to the live band. I know we're getting a lot of things in the comments saying the band was amazing, which they, absolutely were. And we have to give, an incredible shout out to our Beacon Hill events team. I mean, absolute all-stars for putting on such a large scale event. We have actually, in comparison to how many people we hosted and the caliber of this event, we started the year actually with only, I think, about 7 Beacon Hill employees who were focused on events, and creating a large scale event like this, they needed to expand. So I think they actually jumped up to about 14 Beacon Hill employees with the help of our front desk team, administration, really across the board for Thursday, to having, so many people boots on the ground to help out with such a large scale event like this. Amazing kudos to them. It was chef's kiss, spectacular. Everything about it was amazing. And Ashley's actually going to give us a rundown of some other, fun things that happened, not just celebrations, but raffles and, really the awesome things that we were able to actually do at the holiday party. So I'll pass it over to you.
Thanks, Han. Yes, huge shout out to the Beacon Hill events team. They are absolutely incredible. They put in so much hard work to create such an amazing experience for all of us. So another great shout out to them. But I have some really, really awesome fun facts that we received. We celebrate a lot of our big winners at the holiday party, and I'll kind of go through some of what the winners are and what that means. So the first one would be our Rookie Club Award. We had 19 Rookie Club qualifiers. So impressive. This is an award that you can achieve your first year at Beacon Hill with no prior staffing experience. And if you do hit Rookie Club, you and whoever else hit Rookie Club this year will get flown out to Boston, usually early, late spring. They put you up in a really nice hotel. You get to hang out with the CEO, Andy Wang, and all of our managing directors for the day. Usually get a tour of Boston, have a really nice lunch. When I went, we had a really nice suite for to watch the Red Sox, which was fun. So such a memorable, amazing experience. So shout out and congrats to all the Rookie Club winners. Such an amazing accomplishment. Next, we have our Top of the Hill qualifiers. We had 324 and counting. So Top of the Hill is our $1,000 shopping spree. Usually do that early mid January of this upcoming year, and whoever hits Top of the Hill in that local office and city, they'll get to usually get like a party bus or a limo. They'll take you around the city. You'll get to spend your $1,000 on your shopping spree, maybe go out to lunch. It's literally so much fun and a really great day. Next is our President's Club awards and recognition. So President's Club, we have 206 and counting that have achieved President's Club this year. Absolutely impressive. So they get to bring a +1 to the Breakers in West Palm Beach. Next, usually late spring, early summertime, we go out there, all-inclusive trip. Absolutely the most amazing time ever. So congrats to all of our President's Club winners this year. And then we had 17 Hall of Fame qualifiers. So this is the top recognition at Beacon Hill, and all of our Hall of Fame qualifiers basically are able to go to the Breakers every single year with our President's Club winners. And that is a lot of hard work. So congrats to all of our Hall of Fame winners as well. There were really awesome areas in the holiday party. So there's the main floor area with like the stage and all of our tables, and another amazing section of different lounge areas and different sections that celebrated our Rookie Club winners, our Top of the Hill, our President's Club, our Hall of Fame producers. So I thought that was super, super creative and a really great like photo op opportunity there too. So I really love how they transformed the whole convention center to make it really cool and swanky, and it was such a fun cool event. Then from there, on top of that, we had insane raffles. There every single year I look forward to these raffles because they just get crazier and more fun and just absolutely amazing. So the first raffle, I actually had my name called.
So crazy. What a moment.
Insane. So it's like a random thing. So I literally could not believe it. So the the prize that I won, basically I had to run up on stage. It was kind of like a deal or no deal situation. So I had to pick one of the events team members. They had a little briefcase, and we just stood next to them, and then on the count of 3 they opened up the suitcase and announced what you won, and I won $2,500. I was like,
so crazy.
Okay, wow, like this night could not get any better. So that was crazy and amazing. So we have really fun cash raffles. Some other raffles they sent off were iPhones, MacBook Pros. We had some Apple Watches. We had multiple 30-minute shopping sprees. And the most insane one were 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. I'm like,
unreal.
Okay.
So crazy.
So shout out again to the events team for creating some amazing raffles. The Super Bowl tickets. I was like, okay, that was pretty amazing. But yeah, I still am in disbelief that I won that raffle. What a crazy time. And that was like a huge,
oh my gosh.
Me too.
Seriously, I think everyone was in shock. We were all like, oh my God, did your name just get called? And you were like, wait a minute, where do I go? What do I do? But it was so cool. I mean, to watch all of that come to fruition, and to see, like, I think I was sitting there like literally with my fingers crossed the whole time, and I was like, is my name gonna get called? I can't wait to be next. But maybe next year, we'll see. But
Yeah.
so happy for you. I mean, such a cool opportunity to like be on stage and to feel that energy of like, what did I just win? Is amazing. So again, shout out to the events team for some amazing prizes. This was so cool to watch. And the Super Bowl tickets, like that includes flights, hotel, and
Yeah.
the ticket. So not just like show up and go to the game, but like full red carpet experience essentially. So I mean, so awesome. I mean, that was quite the night. That was just Thursday for anyone who's still tuned in. We still have Friday. So Friday is actually the day that we host our Beacon Hill sponsored restaurant bar crawl. So we have, as Olivia is going to talk about in a second, basically a full day of continuing to celebrate. And I'll kick it over to Liv to, talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it's crazy that after all that we have more to talk about. I think Ashley was the first name announced when they were like, okay, we're going to do the raffles. And so everyone starts to like hold their breath. I think it's funny because every year I'm like positive I'm going to win, even though we've gone over the numbers and there's like 2,000 people there.
Yeah.
Ashley was the first name announced and we all just were like, oh my goodness.
What? Yeah, crazy.
Fun way. And then we continued dancing all night. And then the next day, we woke up and had our after party. So what the after party is it's a great opportunity for networking. Basically, Beacon Hill rents out 5 different bars and restaurants, which is just incredible. So for people who know the Boston area, I'll go over them. If not, look them up because they're pretty awesome. The 21st Amendment is right next door to our Beacon Hill Boston office. So that is somewhere that, you're always going to find Beacon Hillers, but it is like shoulder to shoulder on the day of the after party. And then we also have Carrie Nation, which is where the campus team typically stakes out. And then we have Scholars, Roxanne, and the Dubliner was a new one this year. So it's gotten so big that they actually added a whole entire restaurant and bar to this after party. And it is just so fun. Beacon Hill sponsors the tabs all day, but really everyone in there is somebody from the company who you can have conversations with. And, there's DJs, there's dancing. It's so much fun. It's really just more of like a casual environment than the holiday party itself, where you can still, hang out, network, dance, everything like that. So the after party, the Friday is always so much fun. It's a great opportunity to like be with your team before you fly out. So yeah, it was awesome.
Amazing. Yeah, and we're getting a lot of comments about the DJ at Carrie Nation specifically. So we would love to request him again for this year to every year to come. He was the best and so much fun. But like Liv said, I mean, it's a great way to network. There are people that you will see at the after party who, like I said, I was at table 196. I wasn't able to get to table 4 or 5. And to have that, I think, even just more casual environment where you can network and see people that maybe you've only emailed back and forth with, or that you've seen on like a virtual ERN meeting, but now you can actually spend time in person is super special. So such a fun day. I say it's the best day of the year personally, but it's definitely amazing. So, I mean, we've obviously talked about a lot of really fun things that, really came down to the holiday party, but if we were to sum it up in each of our favorites, Ash, what would you say was really your top highlight?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. I mean, it has to be the raffle because it's just so unbelievable. I still
Makes sense.
can't believe that I won. And just
Fair.
time with our awesome team, getting to see our amazing hiring managers and candidates that we work with is just literally the most fun time ever. And I can't wait for next year.
So fun. Amazing. I mean, it goes hand in hand. I don't know what you're going to spend that $2,500 on.
I don't know.
Come back on here and give us an update. But absolutely.
I'm find something to put it towards.
Yeah, exactly. Liv, what would you say was sort of your highlight or your favorite part coming off of the 2 days?
Yeah, I would say my favorite part is absolutely the networking, the dancing, the being with everyone. I saw Olivia commented here, DJ Wyatt is the DJ from here.
Yes.
We actually ran into him the next night, and he said that he's already talked to Olivia from the events team to get him hooked up for next year. So
I love it.
Dancing, it's just so fun being around that energy and like everyone together, just like wanting to, dance together and, chat and everything like that. So by far my favorite part is, having that opportunity to do that.
Absolutely. I mean, amazing. So much fun. Queen of the dance floor here. If you're looking for anyone to be your dance partner, come to Live. And I have to say, I'll echo like definitely the networking aspect, being in that such close proximity. I mean, Andy Wang, our CEO, does a whole speech. It's amazing to see all of Beacon Hill really come together, and it's been awesome. I mean, I've seen 5 holiday parties. I think this was the biggest, the most extravagant, the most amazing, and not to say that any of the others were less amazing, but absolutely quite the event and so much fun. I think just to be all together and celebrating the successes. I mean, I think in really sometimes we get lost in the moment of like, okay, what am I celebrating here? But then to come together at that such large scale is awesome to see. People who are hitting Hall of Fame who've been with Beacon Hill for so many years, people who are rookies who are being recognized even in their first year. So all of that really combined, plus the dancing, plus the fun. I mean, shout out to the events team again. We'll continue to sing your praises, but absolutely amazing event. Super excited for next year. So with that, we will leave it as happy holidays to everyone. If you're interested in learning more about Beacon Hill or this amazing, event that we have put on, contact your local campus recruiter. I work out of Boston, Ash is out of Chicago, and Liv is out of Denver. We have a team across the country, but please, definitely reach out if you have any questions or interest. And like I said, I'll leave it at that. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. We will see you in 2024.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.